Yeah, of course. Okay.
All right. Awesome. Well, first things first, hello everybody and welcome. I'm gonna be doing a round of Peddler Draft, and link will be in the description as usual for that. And for those of you who don't know what Peddler Drafting is, I'll link to my other vid saying this is Peddler Draft, but basically it's build a random deck and play with a random deck. Uh, I'm met here today with. Sorry,
I'm not again. You can just call me not again. It's fine.
not again. Well, it's good to see you, not
Yeah.
again. It is not again good to see you. It is good to see you again, not again.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are going to corp. I will run. I'm going to drop my cards to draft down to 50 because runner gets less. And power factor wise, are we doing just dead in the middle, or do you want to raise it or lower it? What are you more in the mood for?
I don't have preference.
Sorry,
I'll
what
tell
was
you.
that?
I don't have preference.
Let's go up one notch, just because I'm curious to see what kind of cards will have already started to be considered better.
So, and are we excluding banned cards, currents, or?
I'm happy to exclude banned cards. Currents, I don't care. Would you like to exclude bans and currents, or would you like to include just one or the other?
I'm fine. No, it's fine.
All right,
That's okay.
excluding bans, excluding currents. Sounds good. All
But
right, let's get cracking. Eternal card pull,
and
right?
um, yeah, eternal.
Awesome.
And 55 for core, right?
Correct. When this
Okay.
is all said and done and we're building decks, you'll go ahead and add one copy of Jackson Howard if you're interested in him, which, I mean, spoilers, you should be.
Probably would be, yeah.
And as many Pyrex as you want or need, because priority
Sure.
requisition needs to fill out your suite.
Yeah.
Oh man, these are the choices I love to make. This is a great prospective choice if I think I'm going to find certain cards, and it's terrible if I don't find them. There's just never a situation where this is a bad opener. I think I take this and go from there. Right off the bat, we're seeing some of those good synergies. I will take this. Multi-access can win games. Checking on the stream real quick, making sure it looks like it's working okay. I've had issues where my stream audio is echoing, and I'm
Mm.
gonna I'm hoping that that doesn't happen this time around. We'll see. All right, let's see.
Don't like my choices so far. What are choices?
Well, I definitely want to take one of these barrier breakers. This one is one of those that's it's good enough, and this one is one that the problem with when I play Eternal is it shows me cards that I don't get to play normally because, Eternal, and I get really excited to try them out, even though they may not be the right move. All right, so we took.
Yeah, I tend to prioritize towards like trap decks because it's like good to do net damage since you normally only have like one card of each.
Mm-hmm.
But
Two
we'll
credits,
see
break
what
one
happens
passage.
here.
We have the good enough fractor. We should probably take the other one as well. Man, paying you 2 credits to use Tycoon sounds really bad. And a stat line that no, let's hold out for a better fractor and see what happens. Uh, this seems like a good eco denial. We'll take that. First time machine use hardware during a run, place a power counter, click, shuffle, boom. That's nice, but it's a resource. So I don't want to have to protect resources all game. Click. Draw one card from the bottom of your stack. I can count on one hand the situations where that would matter. It doesn't seem that great.
Yeah, for corp it's fine, but for runner absolutely not taking that.
Raindrops cut stone. Ooh, I can't make a big enough deck to want to max with it, so I'm gonna skip that. What was one non-ice card, then make a run? If it was free, I would take this, but at 2 credits, it's very expensive. I'm not gonna pay that kind of top dollar. Uh, I'd rather have this and not use anything than not have it, so we'll take that. That's a much better console. When your turn ends, gain a credit if you make a successful run. Otherwise, trash grifter. Oh Jesus, yeah, no. No, I'm probably not ever going to want to do that. So we'll take the even more expensive console. So I actually did quite a bit of debugging on this earlier today in response to a bunch of Reddit comments. And so for any of you who were on that Reddit thread and contributed, thank you so much for pointing it out. There were some pretty massive misses in the initial build that roughly half the econ cards were being ignored because they weren't capitalized and I wasn't checking. I was being case sensitive. So very glad I caught that, or someone caught that and I went back and fixed it.
Also, I don't think you implemented the newest ban list, have you?
No, I have not.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not hard to
your
do.
problem.
It's I didn't realize it was live. Actually, that just came up tonight. I didn't know it was live already.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm not taking that card anyway. It's bad.
Out of curiosity, what is it? What was it offering you?
It was non-civic grid, prana condenser, and something else.
Nani grid is probably not ideal in this situation. I would tend to
Yeah.
agree. Carpe Diem seems like it might be good enough, but I'm tempted to take that. I mean, it's 3 credits now plus a run versus 3 credits eventually and a click rob. But this one can drip for longer, and I do want to have at least some sustain. And right now, I feel like I have a lot of burst and not a lot of sustaining. Uh, Click for 6 credits is good. Trashing your whole hand is bad. No, this is better. This is much better. We need more card draw. We have more card right now. No one ever accused me of being good at this game.
I'm sure you're good at it.
I enjoy the game, and I for some certain values of good am okay. So far I've drafted 13, just to let you know how far along I am.
Yeah, I'm at 13 as well.
Good, we're keeping pace. I don't have a decoder, so getting a decoder seems good, but this is not a good decoder. It's only usable once per run, which is actually the number of times you usually need to use it. But and when you use it, it's not special. It's just this is where remembering how many you've refused probably makes sense, so that you can do a better job with it. I'll take this. Money is money. Ooh, Hoshiko is really good. So do I take Hoshiko for a draw per turn at the? She charges you a credit for that draw. Oh no, I didn't mean to click it. Well, I guess I take Hoshiko. This I don't have any way to force, but it's also a cheap console, so I have to decide if no, I think I'm on the expensive console and I'll just look to get better income. So the name of the game now is money. I need to find anything that's going to give me the money I need. This trigger is going to be impossible to reach. I don't like any of these actually. Of these, the one I'm the most likely to use is this one. So we'll take that and throw it away when I get to it. That's good. That's not that great. This is potentially good, but I don't have a lot of fodder for it. Scored or stolen. So it's probably going to add up to about 8 credits in the game at most. Good enough. Definitely good enough. Definitely good enough. We're missing a breaker. Definitely need to find one. I'll take anything that's a good juice for my engine. Ooh, I'm tempted to take this. I don't know that will trigger, but now I wish I had taken Aesop so I can get rid of some of this stuff.
I honestly got no idea what I should take.
Not knowing what you should take is usually a sign of either A, it's offering you really bad options, or B, it's offering you really good options. And I'm okay with both of those outcomes.
Yeah,
Anything to make it.
I'm thinking more like consistently of like the last 10 picks of mine. I had no idea.
Click, gain, click, click. Yeah, I don't think this deck is running R&D 6 times with one memory tied behind its back. That just doesn't sound good. And if I success, this ability only really cares. It's click and credit neutral and card neutral if you make roughly 6 runs on R&D and trigger it twice. I don't think this is good enough. This might be, depending what I'm putting it on. I don't have anything that goes well with. I'm definitely leaning on going Moss, so I'm not interested in Boxy. So yeah, we'll take this mod. We'll take this mod. Yeah, apparently there was a bug in my code where I was offering the runner uh X many consoles, and then I multiplied that number by 3. So the runner was just getting flooded with console offers.
I mean, if it's the same copy, that's good.
Yeah, theoretically, but in practice it clogs up the offerings a lot for something that you can't actually make use of the second of. This is too expensive. There's very few situations where I can guarantee that this fires. This is probably okay as long as I have a way of shaking tags eventually. This could be nice. A trash cooker this one was okay, so do I have any viruses at all? That's the question. Because I'm 25 cards into the draft. There's still time to pivot, but not as much. I think we take this, whether it fires or not. Oh, well, there we go. Now we have something that's good for card draw. So we have 1 card draw card, 2 card draw cards. That's kind of it. So yeah, we definitely want something that's going to increase our drawing. Okay, how many damn fractors are we going to want to take this game?
Uh, a lot.
At this point, I'm considering taking the Panchatantra. Once per turn, when you encounter ice, you may have it gain one subtype of your choice that is not sentry, code gate, or barrier. Oh, that is not sentry. Well, never
Yeah,
mind then.
that's not good unless you have it so they're.
You need a specific setup to make that a specifically good thing. Longi there was worth considering, but I'm skipping it. Sentry and core code gate breaker. Well, I'm not gonna have the MU to make this work. Wait, did I not take that mod? Oh my god, I'm gonna. This is the problem and the fun of playing I have two of those of playing a draft format. You find yourself considering things that you probably shouldn't, and still considering them anyway. Savant is a 2MU killer decoder that breaks either sentries or code gates, but it's 2 credits per sub or 2 subs, and it has no way of boosting its own strength. It's based on MU. But when you combine that shitty card with another shitty card that I already picked up, you get 2 shitty cards.
Well, you better pick some good ID. I hope to see within you. I don't like the choice at all.
Click for 5 credits, destroy a resource. That might actually be good enough. Maybe we take it just as a security blanket? No, that's what AIs are for. Yeah, we're skipping it. It's just not. Oh, this is the tough spot. I think we have to take. This is worth considering. This versus this. A consistent opening hand is always really nice, but having some ongoing income all game is better, in theory. This think even without the ability to boost it is potentially very strong. And I still have 20 cards to find a boost for it. Yeah, we'll take this. We'll take this. All of these are terrible. In theory, I can use that on a console even. So every time we're picking up, yep, we got it. We got the definitive fractor. So let's just hope he's running exactly the right kind of ice.
I don't like my ice choices, but I'll live.
That scares me. Not gonna lie to you. You living is filling me with fear. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're offering me Street Peddler in Peddler Draft. That's so meta.
You absolutely should play it.
I'm considering it. See, okay, that's another stealth card. Don't actually have stealth credits, but I also don't have any killer at all. So let's solve that problem too. Bravado is really good. Imp is really good. I don't think I took the Aesops, but I did take a rejig that works with it. I have the Knob
Okay,
Curie that works with it. I think I'll take Bravado here.
I think I'm done with the draft.
All right, I have a ways to go yet. I've got another 14 cards, so I will pick up my pace a little.
I'm no rush. I still have to think of how to make this work.
Uh, 2 credits, additional credit for each double in your heap. Yeah, that's not. So it's a double that gets me a click for a credit and a click for a credit unless I have other doubles. That's just terrible. So there's an lose all ability.
Also, it doesn't show me a
That
ID in
actually
the text
might.
file.
One more time, sorry.
Does it not show IDs in the text file?
When
Oh,
no,
I see
it'll
it.
be
I
included in
see it.
there. Yeah, if you go directly into gentechie.net to edit as well, you can see all the different IDs you've picked out and then pick the one you prefer the most. Okay, we're running out of cards to actually find
Oh, I
stuff
see.
with,
I see.
and at this point, it might actually behoove me to take this just so that I'm not locked out because I have one, two, three that break one kind of ice, one that breaks another, and none that break the third. So I might actually just get locked out if I don't. Oh, and then they offer me the best one in the game. That's just good. We take this. This, plus maybe something on this line. Did I take the Friday trip in the end? I did not. Damn it. Okay, that would have been really nice. Yeah, none of these. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Click for 3 credits. We have at least one, two-ish targets, plus any of the things on here. I think we take this. I can see a universe in which this saves me the game. Yeah, we're not taking World Tree. I'm just getting that out there right now. This deck is not sufficiently well built to justify a World Tree. Definitely take that. That might be good enough. It's very expensive. No, if I need this, then I'm better off assembling this plus that bad boy. And I'm gonna need more MU, not less. How much does this give me? That's 2 MU. And compare that to yeah, that one's those specific to viruses only. I only am running one, so it's probably gonna end up being more. Make a run on HQ if successful. Be a total jerk. I like being a total jerk. That kind of works for me. I think we take this. We want to preserve our options at this stage. And memory cost. Ugh. Puffer looks so bad, but it does technically qualify as a killer. I think it's so bad that I shouldn't actually take it, even because I have MU problems as it is. Yeah, we're gonna give that a skip probably. Then again, what am I hostaging? Nuke of Royalik, Beth Carroll and Chang, or the Smart or Distributor, or the, yeah, I've got a few different targets for hostage. We take hostage. Yeah, Golden's worse. Ooh, we definitely take that. Yeah, we definitely take that. There's a code gate breaker. Had to find one eventually, but we're kind of good on code gate breakers. We've got these two. Um, this is very good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm thinking my specific toolkit. This might make more sense. So I have two ways to spin up this. This makes sense just for constant value. Yeah, I like constant value. There we go. There we go. There's the good enough. Oh, I hate all of these. I hate all of these. I already have this. This plus this is at least something. This by itself taxes me, and I'm not going to be able to get much value. Don't think I have any CE cards. Maybe I do. I think Street Peddler might qualify. But it would be a very specific turn in which I want to lose money like that. I think I take this, honestly. It's the least bad of the bad options. This deck is slow enough to make this work. It is poor enough to make this work. I think I take slow but effective. And there we go. Our crappy deck is done. And I definitely do not feel that this is an overly strong deck by any stretch of imagination. Um, but
Mine really sucks. I'm done making decks. It's
oh, you're already done?
bad. Yep.
Well, you know what they say. It's one thing if your opponent is playing a well-tuned standard deck and you're playing a pile of stuff that I happened to draft. It's quite another if yeah, we're both playing pedaled decks.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But it's like
hmm
out of the three choices that I got like half the times, I wanted neither of those.
Yeah, I've definitely. I wouldn't say that happened to me half the time, but that definitely happened to me as well. I think I trade the less consistent opener for the more consistent value here.
So I ended up only taking one ID because at the start, and then neither of those IDs that I was showed next I took.
We're playing 40 card deck.
I have 49.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna cut 3 cards and go down to 45 probably. I don't think I'm gonna cut a ton, but there's some really bad cards in this deck that need to be gone. Uh, we don't need to run 3 different barrier breakers, I think. I think 2 is sufficient. 1 and 2. That's more for the oh, and we have that as well. So yeah, when you're running Corroder, you don't really need Merjana. Unless I want it just specifically to feed to Aesop's down the road and to guarantee that I don't get locked out early, maybe? Let's sort out our console. That's probably more important right now. This literally only helps one card in my entire deck. So it's gone. This can potentially be very punishing to my opponent. It's good to have. This is good. I don't actually know what I want to put this on. I mean, I guess maybe on the MK Ultra in some situations. Oh, duh, on this. Oh no, it says non-AI, doesn't it? Yeah, it says non-AI. Yeah. Yeah, there's no situation where I want to play this. What about when my hand's full of crap? Okay, then I do. Yeah, we'll hang on to that. Because my deck, Lord knows my deck contains enough situationally not very good cards. Um, yeah, we can cut that. And data folding is almost certainly never going to pay off considering how much MU I'm going to be locked out of half the game. I need to draw this early, so I have her. Okay, I have a 5 card deck. I am ready.
All
Let's
right, I'm
do
ready
this thing.
too.
Let me go ahead and create a game. Pedal for not again. And casual formats, create. All right. Oh, wow, I need to lower the volume on this thing. When the best card in your deck is the one card you get to add for free, that is not good.
Yeah,
Game net. Whenever a corp card ability causes the runner to spend or lose at least 1 credit during a run, gain 1 credit. Oof, okay. That's a build around me. Oh my god, we got it! We got it in the opening hand, boys! We did it! Oh my god, Andromeda has already paid for herself.
I am scared.
uh, yeah, I wouldn't be in your shoes. If asked of all the 50 cards you drafted, was there one that you were super excited to draft? I mean, I guess there may be, but I couldn't tell you what it was. Ooh, celebrity gift. Okay. Funhouse, Pup, Red Tape, Sundew, Tyrant. Jesus. Okay, so there's some real, not really good cards there, and then there's
They're
some,
expensive.
and then there's some really good cards. Like I'm 90% sure you put a Pup over R&D. Whenever the card causes the runner to spend or lose at least 1 credit, doesn't it? Unless the runner pays, does so? I guess Pup would
Yes.
absolutely trigger that if I walk
Yeah,
through
it
Pup.
triggers.
Oh wow, that's a Pup is amazing. So that's almost certainly Pup with a Funhouse in hand. And Tyrant and Red Tape are probably not getting played this game, is my guess. And maybe Red Tape. All right, let's start things off. We already know the contents of your hand do not contain an agenda, so running this turn is not ideal. Um, let's put down some stuff. 1, 2. When it says whenever does this happens, that refers to every individual instance, correct?
Yep.
So yeah, that's really good. Um, I want to do this and I want to do this, but it's turn 1. I don't have the clicks to do both, so we'll do this. And
I don't like
we'll we'll we don't need to play this actually. We have multiple other options coming eventually, and we have no pressing need to have it on the board. This is just good money long term. This I'm reliant on this for multiple different things in my deck eventually, but not immediately. I don't actually have a means of using it yet. I don't want to hog my MU before I've gotten more of it either. Yeah, I think we do this. All right, done. Would you like to res your remote before my turn starts?
Nope.
Okie dokie. Let's trigger jackpot. Let's trigger Aesops. Get some cash. If I'm moshing here, I can get rid of this. If I run this, run any server, blah blah blah. That one ends. Draw one card for each posted power counter. Uh-huh. Okay, 3 credits. So it's a click for a run and 2 credits back, and card that replaces itself. That's enough tempo to check that with. Did not see that coming. Do we trash that? I mean, I can't let you have it. It's like resing 2 pad campaigns, and I'm already here. I would have to run back later, probably through more pain. So yeah, we trash that. Draw once, and now's as good a time as any. It's not gonna pay to wait much longer. We'll get. Oh my god, all of these? I swear, I thought I only had like a couple targets. I didn't realize I had this many. Yeah, well, we're definitely gonna put Beth down immediately, and start getting some Beth value from turn 1. See, if I hadn't trashed last turn, I would have to run through that and trash this turn, or concede 2 credits per turn in
Oh,
perpetuity.
I completely misread how Tyrant works. That is a problem.
I remember that on lists of worst ice in Netrunner, Tyrant used to make the list. My guess is that there hasn't been enough people using uh, the Peddler in Eternal format to even get data on that yet, or it would have been rated much worse. Okay, let's
Yeah,
start with Beth for sure.
like I can't even advance it. Oh no, I can't advance it.
No,
No,
you can't. Not
I
until
cannot.
not until you first pay 7 credits and let me get in for free once, to then have the luxury of spending a click and a credit to turn it into a simple ETR.
Yeah, it's so bad.
But if you secretly find a convenient way to pre-advance it 5 times using card abilities, it's just Hive.
Yeah, I don't know if I took that card or not. That
Do I sack to pawn shop or don't I? On the one hand, I really want jackpot to pay off. On the other hand, this is pretty good payoff right now. Yeah, I think we cannibalize the our own rig here. Okay, well, we're not gonna let you have that. It's a lot
we're
of
not.
money.
It's just too cold.
Draw. We'll moshing here. We have one thing that we definitely want to mosh. One thing that we're willing to mosh. I really want to use this and feed it to Aesop's. But if I give this up, I can give this up. I've got plenty of time to find my alternatives at this stage. There we go. That's better. And ooh, this is potentially something I can just slam with. Yeah, we do this. Alright, that's turn. Beth is giving me huge value off the bat. Oh no! I did not see that coming. Yeah, we're gonna pawn shop our second data dealer, which at this point was just click for 3 credits.
Yep,
No, no,
valid.
no, no, no more of those, please. Draw, uh, draw, and smack that down. And am I seriously clicking for credits here? That's not unreasonable, honestly, in this situation. Um, let's do this. I already know what my long-term plan is. May as well just waste the click and get it down early. Normally I don't pre-install like this, but I'm fairly confident that your deck isn't going to do any high-powered shenanigans just yet. So at this point, we're what? You're 12 cards in. I've seen some of what you've drawn. There's a very high probability that there's agendas in HQ. All right, very high probability. Do we sack something to Aesop's? No, we do not. Not this turn. I'm very tempted to use this. So let's go for it. Just make a setup turn out of it.
That's a lot of money.
Indeed it is. Oh, there we go. There's our winning strategy. We're done setting up. At last.
Oh no.
What? Just straight up, haha. So how much damage is it to get in? Let's see.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have to survive whatever counterattack, and there will be a counterattack probably. Shoot. Oh, we definitely Beth. Clicks were going to be valuable. I mean, I don't think that I have a choice. I think I have to steal it. It's the only agenda I will have gotten otherwise. If I sack Mantle here, then I'm stuck without. Do I sack the Codegate Breaker? I mean, what Codegate am I actually breaking right now? Nothing, right? Do I need 3 credits that badly? Not really. Sorry, I'm sequencing my turn mentally. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this into HQ, charge that, bounce off of what I'm assuming is going to be the Funhouse. Be card perfect, second click, go here, and then draw 3 cards. That's a safe line. Yeah, that's what we do. All right, so we're gonna go into HQ. We were wrong. We were very, very wrong. Okay. Do we install MK Ultra? Yes or no? If we do, then it costs us 2 to get her up and 2 to break. Yeah, I think we go for it.
It's 3 to break, isn't it?
Hmm? Three to
It's
break.
3 to
3
break.
to break, sorry. 2 real credits. Yeah.
Oh.
But this saves us from then giving you all the free money as well. And we
Okay.
may as well get an access while the going is good. Did not see that coming. Okay. Uh, um, and I think we're sticking with our original plan here, which is take the bait and then draw 3 cards. But the problem now is I've taken 4 points. So if you have a punitive counterstrike, then I'm a dead man. And
Do I have it?
I mean, I think you do. That's why I was planning to bounce off of the HQ ice and take some money because I wanted to cash in my bravado before I threw away my hand. But here's the thing, if I give you credit for having it and you don't, then I'm so far behind for the rest of the game. I don't think it is entirely possible that this was a tempo play on your part because you're flooded and didn't have another out. Yes, it's possible. It's also possible that you're about to go to 3 points uncontested. But if I don't have the means of contesting it, I don't have the means of contesting it. I'm broke. Yeah, but I'm likely to remain broke for the rest of the game. That's not going to change. Bet it all.
Right, here we go.
Okay. Um, I can click for 5 credits with this. Okay, once again, if he has the kill shot, 3 cards don't help. If he has the kill shot, nothing helps. So may as well do this. Okay, no kill shot. Whew! Otherwise, you would not have given me
Sadly,
5
no.
cards.
Sadly, no.
But you might have quad tags. There are other ways to make me wish I was dead. The fun thing about installing MK Ultra is you can sack it to pawn shop and get your money back. Refunds. No, I forgot about that. Right. 15 minutes works on right, my side. Okay. Well, stupid as it sounds, we are absolutely going to pawn shop the MK Ultra back into the bin. The odds of you having the ability to make us regret that decision are low.
I wish I did.
Uh, and I am grateful you don't. First click, we run R&D. There's the fun house. We are quite happy to end the run here. In fact, we are quite happy to do it again. And
Oh, I see. That's how
maybe
turning you work.
maybe we'll run server 4 one time to see if we can maul you. That did not go as planned. That did not go as planned. I can't choose not to, huh? No. Okay, well. Any trick worth doing twice is worth doing 3 times, I guess. Let's draw once just in case. That changes my plan. It does not. R&D. And jack out. Or end the run. Okay, we have a breaker suite of sorts. I mean, it's expensive, but it's there. We threw away the mod that would have made Zoo very effective, but Funhouse is one of those ice that's just nasty no matter what. There's never a time you're happy to. What? Okay. So.
Oh, oh, oops. Never mind.
He's
All good.
saying I can't get in. But how can you possibly keep me out? Unless. Knowing that you know that I know that he knows that you know that I know. I think I at least have to run it to see what it's protected by. I don't think it's reasonable to not even attempt to steal it. Five points is worth trying, and I have 4 clicks to recover. I could also, sorry, I'm trying to sequence my turn out. I could also drop Nuka, draw 3, and then use what I've drawn to make this more viable. Yeah, let's do that. Drop Nuka, draw 3. Yeah, thanks. I hate it. um, if we kill Nuka, click for 5 credits. Yeah, that's smart. Okay. Now we run. Now we run server 6. We got a few cards to
That's fine.
spare. I worried over nothing. I mean, it's a big ass barrier to be sure, but I can still get it. Okay.
I did not see the paperclip going in the bin.
Oh, that okay, got it. Yes. No. I now I understand why you made a bold play. Um what do I do here? I guess there is no safe server for me to just bounce into endlessly. Pop costs 3 to break. Wait, RNG key is a program? Oh no, I thought it was hardware. Oh god, okay, yeah, that's I guess I have Maw down, so I still have the MU. Not what the hell is unfair?
I'm getting desperate now.
Uh Good. That speaks highly for my probability of not dying. We're gonna sell the RNG key. I think it's more useful to me as money than it is as anything else. I think this needs to be a slower turn as well, so we're gonna click for 2 credits. Oh, can I rejig that? Oh, snap, I could. Is this worth rejigging? Or should I want to do this? Oh yeah, I just want to do this. Wait, did that not work? Click on 4 credits to install artist. Click to... No, it's good, it's good. I'm just used to having a bigger turn for some reason. There we go. And,
Got all the best breakers in the game.
Zoo is not the best breaker.
I
But
mean,
yes, I did eventually find a very versatile suite that will work. Uh, ooh, I am really torn what the correct move is here. I think I want to get a Maw trigger, but to run into Sandstone would cost me 4 credits, 3 real credits. I can't afford that, not with any regularity. If I run into Pup and pay 3, 5 just for the luxury of then sacking to get my 3 back, access, and a Maw trigger, that might not be terrible. As long as you don't have the means of punishing me for being on 0 credits, and at this stage it looks like you probably don't. So yeah, we'll do that. Install, match and break, breach, access, Maw, end. Well, at least it's not hurting us. Ugh. Bladderwort is a very painful card in certain context. But I think Tyrant is the bane of your game this game.
and I drafted two.
So part of the way that Peddler Draft is coded is that every time you make a choice, I rank the card that you chose a little bit more powerful and rank the cards you didn't choose as a little less powerful. Kind
Oh
of a
no.
scaling strength over time. Now, obviously, this is a grossly inaccurate oversimplification, right? It's
Yeah.
not accurate in some universal sense of strength, but it does mean that in a typical draft game, someone made that choice at least once. So I'm curious, after all of this is done, just how highly rated Tyrant is going to end up being.
Just remove it from the draft. We don't need it.
I'm going to have to manually change the rating. No, it doesn't matter. Like the ratings are not meant to be accurate for the sake of the ratings being accurate. They're meant to be uh organically changing over time, blah blah blah. I can afford to slow down here a little actually, instead of trying to go fast and burn out all my resources. I can afford to take a little bit more time. Because you have no place to score an agenda even if you draw one. The hell does eavesdrop mean? Whenever the encounters host ice. That pump has an eavesdrop on top of it. Specifically so I can't just bounce off of it. I love it. And wait, are there 3 upgrades on R&D?
Yep.
So guaranteedly you get tagged. There's probably a Hokusai and God knows what else. And oh man. So this is quickly turning into a you can't get in, but I can't get out situation.
I have no choice. I mean,
Nope.
eventually you'll get in.
Yeah, I mean, agendas are gonna eventually show up in your hand and get mawed away. Like this is the I don't have to go faster because the inevitability is currently favoring me.
Well, I am looking for a few certain specific cards, which will probably save me if I draw them.
Till it's rezzed, I don't need to trash it. I'm building my turtle, and I'm pitching cards from your hand. Nope, now I need to trash it. Okay. Okay. Once again, I'm being invited into HQ. Do we accept the invitation? Considering that there are no cards in HQ, no ability to trigger Mon, no ability to take an Amakwa, I actually can do nothing in this situation. Uh, let's take all this stuff. We'll take the smartware. We'll take the Beth. We'll take the jackpot. We will Aesop nothing. Should I Aesop paperclip here? No, it's actually a net negative. Not unless I need the MU, and I don't. Um, what's the game plan, guy? What's the game plan? How do I get any advantage here? I think I can dig for my better code gate breaker is one option I've got. I can test your servers to see where I should try to get in. That's another option. I can trash the bladder ward. That's another option. Let's draw once. Okay, I like that. Actually, I like that a lot. Let's see where I'm going to use it. Let's go in on... Unless those are both tyrants that just happen to get lost into archives. Could be. Let's cube on this. And then let's run R&D. Got 9 credits. It's time. Cortex lock. Take 1 net damage. Or pay a ton of money not to. An absolute ton of money not to. Would definitely install because I can sack it for a spare credit if I'm so inclined. And I can pay 5 credits to not take 1 net damage. Oh wait, I take 0 now. Yeah, sweet, yeah. It fires. I don't need to break it. Because the Cubon is hogging the last MU.
Yeah.
Whew. Cubon. Now, Funhouse. Do we... Is it time to test this server, or do I want to wait? I think I want to wait. Because I want to have enough money and enough multi-access. And I'm... Is it every time or the first time? It's whenever? Yeah, so we continue to movement, trigger the Cubon, and then jack out. So we're getting an absolutely ridiculous amount of value. Click for 2 credits and a turning wheel counter every time I run R&D. And probably not getting that kind of value now. Let's find out. Beth, jackpot is not important. Nothing there is important. We'll take the smartware and then we'll sack the smartware. I don't need that much. I'm not going to be spending clicks to charge it. Let's find out what we're up against on R&D. Maganga. Do a bunch of stuff, spend psi, spend different, do net damage, otherwise do less damage. Yeah, we break that. We break that with Amakwa. And then continue. Marcus Batty. That makes sense. Random roll. Still triggers your game net. Does the trash clause still occur even with the Barty fire or not? Because the subroutine... Oh, sorry, wait. Which sub? Oh, it doesn't say which sub you choose. You get to decide that after the fact. Okay, perfect. So we're good.
Wait, why didn't it let me fire sub?
Because I tied you. 1 credit to 1 credit. I won.
Oh.
I actually won the Psy game admittedly by
Oh no.
blind luck, but yeah. So far, I've had all the blind luck this game.
I do not see the second upgrade on R&D on my screen.
It should be there. I only see one as well, but I know that you put 3 total, so there should be
Yep.
another. Let me. How do we solve that? Take one of them back to your hand and see if that makes the other reveal, and then
Okay.
put it
Yeah,
back,
it does.
and then get a click and put it back when you're ready to use the other one. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
kind of Michigana, but I guess we can sort
Yeah.
it out that way.
Yeah.
Are you gonna res it, or do you want to keep them both on res for now and then res it later, or?
They're both on rest for now.
Okay, cool. I will continue to approach, continue to
Okay. I'll put it
encounter,
back.
and we are
Oh,
firing this time. Or not
oh,
firing,
okay.
we're breaking it this time.
Okay.
So what's that gonna be? Match and fully break for 4 credits. We can afford that. I am ready to breach. Each time access an agenda from the store, he or she must suffer 2 damage as additional cost in order to steal it. Jesus. Okay then. Uh, okay, I can definitely afford that. So that's okay. We're okay. We're okay. Breach. And we're going to click 2 hosted power cancels. Do I have to? I guess it's not letting me trigger turning wheel automatically, but I'm obviously
Yeah.
planning to fully use it. Uh, card from deck. Mausulas. So it only let me access 1 card, even with the turning wheel
I mean, I can
effect.
just install or show you the top, or I don't know.
Let me undo click and rerun it if that's okay with you.
Sure. Yeah.
Or will that be too much to...
No, that's fine.
Or tell you what, let me take an extra click. No, yeah. Let's just do it. Let's just do an undo click and redo it because it's straightforward enough. I'm just running R&D. We get through here, and oh no, I don't know how much money I spent. Yeah, I spent 1 to break this, so -1, then -1 for the baddie side game, and you would gain 1 for the game net ability, and then countered this, took my tag, which I should have already had just the 1, and continue to match the strength, funhouse, and fully break. Reach. It's maybe I'm supposed to use these counters before I breach.
It does it for the remainder of this run, so I think it's. I'm not sure.
Okay, at this point it's my fault. I'll just leave the counters and do it again another time. It's fine. Ben Musashi, trash it, it's okay. And Hendrik definitely triggers. We lose the clicks, we pay that. And the turn. And oh no, I have left a turning wheel on the board, fully loaded. Which, hey, fair enough.
I mean, I'll just assume you.
No,
Let's
you
see.
go right ahead and trash the turning wheel. The whether I would have had a few extra accesses or not, it's the obvious target to get rid of here.
Fair enough.
And the Hendrik trap I would have 100% fallen into no matter what. Um, cool. Well, we're definitely doing that. And now we need to think because we've managed to lose a lot of money that turn. Uh, First click. But you know what? So have you. So this becomes an option. First click, we run archives. Second click, we mining accident. Force you to be less liked. Third click, we'll run R&D, using the bad publicity to break the Maganga. and then crossing Cubon for free,
Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks.
and then jacking out. So it's a roundabout way to click for 2 credits. But kind of works. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. There was no way that I was going to stay on the board very long. Yeah, I got very much wrecked on the turn that I lost all of my income. I don't think the Kate even had the chance to pay for herself. Whoa. Okay. That's a solution to the tyrant problem, or the mouse problem, or any income problems, truly. Okay. First click draw. Second click run server 6. Continue to encounter ice. Break for 1 credit. Actually, we will use the mantle credit there so that I can save the bad pub credit for trashing. And then credit. First click. Let's slap this bad boy down. Second click, run archives. Third click, run archives again. And then run archives a third time. Seems like a wasted turn, and is a bit of a wasteful turn, but I'm much happier knowing I can still bash into places I need to bash into easily. That's fine. Let's tell eavesdrop. Whenever the ice encounters host ice, trace 3 is successful, give the runner 1 tag. That's fine. It means I have to pay 3, 4, 5 credits to get past a 1 credit ice. That's so painful. First click, run HQ. Oh my god. Every ice just taxing enough. Alright, we break those. And do we continue here? Yeah, we definitely continue here. Encounter ice. So we can pay 1, 2 into this trace to breed the trace, and then have 1 credit left and take 1 net damage. Yeah, that's fine. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Being tagged is not okay. We'll let fire the last sub, take the net, continue, and continue. And wow, that is that is an unfortunate ice to draft.
I told you I had like really bad options and I wanted neither of those.
Yeah, you didn't lie to me, man. Your ice sweet you're not ice sweet. Your draft luck leaves much to be desired. Though at this point, you're what, half your deck through, and have somehow managed to find very few. All right. We're going to Cubon, and I hate to give you money, but I hate even more not to get it myself. So run HQ and counter ice. You get 1, I get 2, and we'll just keep doing this. And I'm gonna break with the bad pub to cross. Then we Cubon trigger, and then we jack out because we don't want to slam into the trace repeatedly. And rather than replicate that 100 times, I'm just going to click for 2 credits if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
Just take 2 credits, because if I run pop-up twice, you're going to encounter credits twice.
Yep.
Alright, that's my turn. Well, I'm no longer poor. Ooh. Here's to hoping you don't have a magic bullet solution just waiting to be found. Okay. Well, first things first, we run server 6. And we encounter, but then we back off because I don't want to pay 4 credits. Um, yeah, you can end the run, or I can jack out, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and I have to actually run it because I'm trying to weaken the ice a little before I go in.
Yep.
All right, and let's fire. This time we run it, server 6, encounter, and we actually match and fully break it because it's free. Access it, don't trash it, build the maw, and do we do it again? Yeah, we probably do it again this time because I think I'm still making a profit technically. It's 1-2 credits to get in. Yeah, it's good. 6 encounter, 1 credit to get in, which is the bad pub. Access, don't trash, build up my turtle. Farming that daily quest loot. Jackson Howard is still a card. I need to be careful there when you inevitably find it. First click, run our daily quest. That is much more painful. Yeah, we have to get in, so we take that. We definitely take those. 3 credits, break subs, definitely, and then continue. Continue to approach ice, can counter ice. At this point, it's very cheap access, but we do pay the premium to get rid of it. There's the tag, run archives, breach, and I think we'd rather keep you on 0 than run HQ here. We never got our trigger, though. I really like triggers, so yeah, we'll go for our trigger. Our maul trigger this turn, I mean. So, because that's kind of my win con, is to maul the right thing at the right time. Cube on, and counter, feel free to trace. And I will spend 2, which does not trigger GameNet, yeah? It does? Oh, wow. That triggering GameNet
Internet
is
is processed,
so good. Every trace.
but it
Oh!
doesn't matter. Yep.
Okay. Well, good game. Uh, that was the exact kind of comedy of errors I like to see with a draft game. I can't think of any game in any time I've played Netrunner ever that Eavesdrop was the powerhouse card that kept the runner out of HQ, not
Yeah.
when it's installed on a pup, to be sure. Uh, that being said, Tyrant is an awful, god awful card, and the fact that you were forced to draft a Tyrant is painful, to say the least. Um,
I had a couple big eyes which I never drew, but oh well. I had Heimdall and Voltan. That would have probably stopped you for a while.
Wotan would have been very difficult to deal with on the remote. I like that you managed to fully ice your centrals to kind of prevent me from just building turtle forever, which was definitely where my head was going.
Yeah, but
Not
I
that I.
kind of misplayed that because
Hmm. That. No, I think Excalibur is okay. Hmm. Where would you
I
put?
mean on
Because
archives no.
oh yeah. I guess I'm never running archives more than once. The moment I find out it's there, I'm more than happy to. Well, no, but I can't turtle charge that way, right? I can't run 4 times to charge the
Yeah,
turtle. So that's the Cubans really pulled their weight this game, like a lot, more than I expected. Even though I ended up putting them on ice that you were comfortable trashing both times.
yeah. I mean, I didn't have more ice to put on there, or I would have trashed that one on pop up already.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because it was even so, giving you a credit each time, it's I get two, you get one is still a big deal. The mantle paid
Yeah,
for itself in spades this game. I have refractor. Sorry, yeah, I have refractor buried in my last 5 cards of the deck, and so
well
the I
that is busted with
hmm
that is busted with mantle.
right, and so I took the refractor without having drafted mantle yet, and I spent half my time worrying that I wasn't gonna get a stealth credit. Then on turn one with Andromeda, I drew the uh, mantle,
Mantle.
and I was like, "This is perfect. I'll just slap this down." And oh, wait a minute, am I reliant on it? But in the end, Zoo did exactly what it had to. It gave me an out that I didn't actually need to make good on, but was there in case I did need to make good on it. What was the play with the City Works a bluff, or was there a kill strat behind it, or what was the thought process behind the City Works project?
I thought I drafted a punitive, but apparently I did not.
Got it, got
But
it.
at that point, I was too flooded. I had to ditch some agendas, and the two agendas that I had, besides 15 minutes, were both face up.
Oof.
The other was Oaktown, so I had no choice.
You were super close to getting me to let you have the City Works for free, because the moment I snagged the 15 minutes and I realized there's no way to draw 3 cards and be safe, it's gonna be draw 4 cards, right? I was
Yeah,
like heavily contemplating just give up on the City Works because no way you're installing it unless knowing that you know that I know that you know you can get in, right? And
yeah,
it's excellent, excellent, excellent choice. When you're flooded, you have to make tougher decisions, obviously, and yeah, good on you for that. I I mean, apart from like the misread or whatever, I think you played a pretty solid game with the cards you had to play it with. I also think that if the baddie play had gone off, that would have been pretty slick
the
if that had
which
resolved.
play again?
Marcus Baddie on R&D, if that had triggered, that would
Oh
have been
yeah,
pretty slick.
yeah.
All right.
I was
Mm?
yeah.
Oh,
I was saving that one for the other MU one, but you had full MU by then, so I was like, oh well.
yeah, I filled up on my MU and actually couldn't install a couple programs I wanted to because I actually ended up sacrificing RNG key just to free up more MU. I'm not normally
Yeah,
this aggressive with ASOPs as I was this game, but I'm very happy I was. It made sense to keep the cash flowing.
yeah,
All right. Well, thank you so much for the game. It's midnight my time, so I do need to bail. But especially if I'm doing this again next time, you want to try other sides around, I would be happy to draft a corp deck as well. And
yeah. Sure, if I'm free, I'll if I'm free, I'll just reply to your message there
of
or
course.
something.
And thank you so much for jumping in. The game is Street Peddler. I'll put the link to where we were doing the deck drafting in the description if and when I get around to posting this. Thank you so much for watching, y'all, and thank you so much not again for the game. And I'll see you guys next time.